The Rosetta Stone is arguably the most famous piece of rock in history. Its discovery in 1799 transformed Egyptian hieroglyphs from mysterious picture writing into a readable language, effectively unlocking 3,000 years of human history. What is the Rosetta Stone? The stone is a broken slab of black granodiorite, often mistaken for basalt, that dates back to 196 BC. It contains a royal decree issued by a council of priests to honor the young King Ptolemy V on the first anniversary of his coronation. The text itself is relatively dry. It lists the king's good deeds and tax breaks, but its value lies in the 3 different scripts used to write the same message. Hieroglyphic, the language of the gods, used for important or religious documents. Demotic, the language of the people, a cursive script used for everyday administration. Ancient Greek, the language of the government, since the rulers of Egypt at the time were of Greek descent. Why was it so important? Before the stone was found, the ability to read hieroglyphs had been lost for over 1,400 years. Scholars in the 18th century wrongly believed hieroglyphs were purely symbolic or magical pictures rather than a structured language. The Rosetta Stone provided the key because the parallel text. Because scholars could still read ancient Greek, they used it as a cheat sheet to compare the Greek words to the unknown Egyptian symbols. The cartouches. Researchers noticed that certain groups of hieroglyphs were circled by an oval called a cartouche. They correctly guessed these circles contained the names of royalty, such as Ptolemy. Phonetic discovery. It proved that hieroglyphs weren't just pictures of things, ideograms. They also represented sounds, phonemes, much like our modern alphabet. The decipherment. The race to crack the code was won primarily by 2 men. Thomas Young. English, he made the first major breakthroughs, identifying the name Ptolemy in the hieroglyphic section. Jean-François Champollion. French, in 1822, Champollion achieved the full breakthrough by comparing the names of various rulers like Cleopatra and Ptolemy, and using his knowledge of Coptic, a later descendant of the ancient Egyptian language, he reconstructed the entire system of signs. Impact. This single discovery gave birth to the field of Egyptology. It allowed historians to finally read the inscriptions on tombs, temples, and papyri, revealing the actual lives, myths, and thoughts of the ancient Egyptians. Today, the Rosetta Stone is housed in the British Museum in London, where it has been on display since 1802.